Alright, so we all know the story about video game addiction, especially gamers. But this video is for non-gamers and gamers, mostly non-gamers, because believe it or not, I have been a gamer all my life. So if you're a non-gamer, you've come to the right place. This should also be a relief for gamers as well. Video game addiction exists, but it's not an epidemic or something to worry about. So let's take a look into what video game addiction is, the symptoms, and just how many people actually have it out of the US population. Keep in mind I was focusing on the United States data for this video. So if you want worldwide data, like for England or other countries, all that will be in the description. My channel is really US based, so sorry for all my foreign viewers. Anyways, let's jitter right into this. So, what is this gaming addiction? Well, it's when you're addicted to video games, of course. And gamers, just remember, because you play a lot of video games does not make you an addict. It's only when video games take over and it's all you ever do. Anyways, gaming addiction was recognized as a disorder by WHO, or the World Health Organization. So you can thank WHO for that. But how does WHO have the power to do that? Well, they are an agency of the UN, and basically are the people who research health, like disorders, diseases, etc. And they basically are in charge to set labeling for things, or as they like to call it, setting the norms. I'll leave a link to the WHO website so you can view it at your leisure. So, since WHO is a United Nations agency, and the news just loves to snoop around and find the darkest stories of gaming addiction, to freak non-gamer parents into thinking, oh, my son or daughter has a gaming addiction. So yeah, it's a perfect way to take another crack at video games are bad for you news story. So let's take a gander at the symptoms. 1. Preoccupation or thinking about games, withdrawals, tolerance, can't reduce/stop, gives up other activities, continues despite problems, or covers up the problem. Well, I guess we all know who did that one time with gaming addiction.
Contraband check. What are these?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know how they got there.
Well, I think you do know.
No, Derek was in here earlier. He was making the beds. He probably put them, I was in the John. You guys are Nazis, man! You're freaking Nazis!
So I bet you're wondering, man detective, those symptoms look serious, but how many people have it in the US? Good question, viewer who can't talk to me. From my research, P.S. the US is lazy at finishing data. But so far, 8.5% of the US youth, quote youth, ages 8 to 18, has gaming addiction. So out of the entire United States youth, that is about 3 million people out of 41.7 million people. So if you were to take that data, then 38.7 million young people in the US do not have gaming addiction out of the 3 million. Yeah, that's pretty small compared to all the young people. And it's even smaller for everyone else, as the entire US population is over 325.7 million people, and only 3 million have it. So 3 million out of the entire US population is about 1%. So 1% of the US, the entire US population, has gaming addiction. Not scary now, right? Right. Non-gamers, just to let you know, don't believe in everything the news says, as they can take data and find ways to make it sound scary and hope you won't research it. And for people who say video game addiction is the same as gambling, hold the phone right there, because that's not really the root. Psychology tells us that the addiction is triggered by something stressful in a person's life, as in the adverse mood thing I discussed earlier, and it makes them shut down and want to escape into their bubble, like a school bully, or bad parents, or even just stress in general. Also, since not many people have it, the problem won't be noticed as an epidemic, because it's not. So far, I hope this is a relief for both sides of the coin. Thanks everyone. The purpose of this video today was just to tell people that game addiction is not an epidemic, and lets gamers know that it's not a big deal for most. So, keep gaming my friends. I'll see you in the next video. And if you know someone with gaming addiction, give them help, if you can. Or just be there for them, like anyone else should through your friend. I'm the Internet Detective, finding the truth one video at a time. Take care everyone. Take care indeed.